go.
Shalom. To start off this side lesson, I want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, B'Chak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to sincere brothers wishing us truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. To you I say Shalom. I'm the brother award-winning lawyer from the Great Millstone Miami camp, and I come back with another side lesson. All right, a quick nugget. What I'm gonna go into in this quick nugget in this side lesson is, a couple of verses in Revelation 18. Because I woke up, it was either I woke up this morning in the spirit of, Babylon has to go, or I was thinking about that when I woke up 2 days before. I forget, I know it was recent. I was in the spirit of, man, Babylon gotta go. All right, Babylon gotta go. And I woke up this morning, me and brothers, we was dealing, all right, handling our business. Before camp, I was in the room and I let Revelation 18, the audio run, which, I done read the chapter multiple times. I done went through the breakdown, okay, more than once. But, just to refresh your mind, and I was already in the spirit of Babylon has to go, all right? And Revelation 18 is a chapter talking about the future. It's prophecy talking about the destruction of Babylon, man, all right? Babylon is going to go soon, man, all right? Babylon is falling, it's falling. We see Babylon falling right now, okay? We see it falling. We see the rulers of Babylon losing their power, all right? This place is falling, all right? We see it. And hey, the prophets of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, the men of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, the women of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, the children of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai are rejoicing, man, because we know that our enemy's kingdom is about to fall. The kingdom that's full of wickedness, man, their sins reach the heavens. We're seeing that their kingdom is falling, man, in front of our eyes. And if his kingdom falls, if Esau's kingdom falls, that means what? Israel's kingdom is up next, all right? We see this nigga kingdom falling, so we have comfort and we're rejoicing because we know we got next, man. And our kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom. So let's get into this chapter, man. And Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. This is Revelation 18:1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every fowl, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Which Babylon the Great is, once this place gets its destruction by the fire, by the nukes, all right, after the destruction, man, all right, and after its destruction, you're going to see later on that the animals are going to take over this place. Certain animals are going to take over, man, all right? And it, unclean, like I said, unclean and the hateful bird, all right, habitation of devils. And you can read about it in Isaiah 34, which, let me get that precept right quick. I'm going to grab Isaiah 34 and Isaiah 13. Because this place, America, is not going to be inhabited anymore once the fire hits this place. Okay? This is Isaiah 34. And I'll start at verse 11. I'll start at verse 9. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. Talking about America. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, for a long time. All right? It's just for a long time, a long period of time. Okay? From generation to generation, it shall lay waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. And the Comorat and the Britain shall possess it, and the owl also, and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. So these different creatures are going to be here in America, man. All right? Once this place is destroyed with fire, they're going to be here. They're going to inhabit America. There's not going to be no more Verizon, no more the dentists at Midtown, no more TD Bank, all right? No more America's Best, no more McDonald's, all right? No more Target, all right? These different things are going to be wiped out with the fire, man. And once the fire happens and this place get wiped out, man, hey, the only people that's going to be living here is those different creatures, man. That's what's about to happen to Babylon the Great. That's the future judgment for this place. And somebody may ask, why is the Lord about to judge Babylon the Great? It's because this place is wicked. All right? It's wicked. It pushes wickedness. Nothing about America is righteous, bro. On the Bible, on the dollar, on the same dollar that says God, in God we trust, there's a pyramid. Okay? The same dollar, it says in God we trust, and they said what? We're a God-fearing land, right? But if you're a God-fearing land, why is there momos out here walking freely? Why is there momos teaching to little children? Okay? Why is there so much transformers out here? All these different things are vexing the Lord. All these different things are vexing the men of the Lord. That's why we sigh and cry for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. That's why we out here preaching the word. That's why we out here putting up these lessons. And the scriptures say that our prayers go up, man. All right? And eventually, the Lord is going to pour out our prayers, man. The Lord going to judge this wicked place. We praying against this wicked place, and the Lord going to judge this shit, man, via fire. Okay? Because this place is wicked. Verse 12, Isaiah 34:12, and they shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. And thrones, let me read verse 12 again. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. Right? So it's not gonna be no more kings, there's no more kings, presidents, presidents, and so on and so forth. They're gonna be gone. This place is gonna be desolate. Okay? No one gonna be dwelling here, man. No kings, no presidents, the special men, all right, the government, and so on and so forth. No one's gonna be dwelling in America once that fire hit, man. Once this place get hit with fire, it's not gonna be humans living here anymore, man. It's only gonna be creatures, all right. Like it says in Revelation 18, like it says in Isaiah 34, and like we about to get in Isaiah 13. Okay. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, nests and brimbles in the fortresses thereof, and it shall be in it, and it shall be an habitation of dragons and a court for owls. Once again, all these different animals are going to be here in America. The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow, and the screech owl also shall rest there, and find for herself a place of rest. There shall the great owl make her nest, and lay and hatch, and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, everyone with her mate. So this place is only going to be here for certain animals. Okay? Once again, humans, once this place get hit with fire, humans will not be able to live here. Okay? You gotta understand, man. All right? Once those nukes hit, you're not gonna be able to breathe that air, man. All right? That air is gonna be contaminated, man. Okay? That air is gonna be you're not gonna be able to breathe into it, man. It's gonna be very bad. Okay? It's gonna be very bad, man. Okay? Let's grab Isaiah 13. It's like not the air's gonna be contaminated. The air's gonna be polluted, man. All right? It's not gonna be good for you. You're not gonna be able to breathe it. Only those animals gonna be able to breathe that air. All right? They're gonna be the only ones there, man. Okay? Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Let me jump down. Slocky, I read the wrong thing. Verse 19. I'm gonna start at 19. Isaiah 13 and 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms and the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall neither be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabian, which are the Ishmaelites, pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lay there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Talking about America. America is soon to receive its judgment. All right. America's judgment is nigh. Okay? It's very nigh. This place is about to be destroyed with fire. Fire from the chariots and fire from the missiles, those nukes, man. Okay? 200 million warheads is going to hit Babylon the Great, America. Overkill. Okay? For its wickedness. All right? The Arabian not going to be able to pitch tent here. He ain't going to have, Ishmaelite not going to have his corner stores no more, bruh. All right? And he ain't gonna have his corner stores, all right? Those gonna be through. For the other nations that be having those little hot dog stands, ain't gonna be no more hot dog stands, okay? And etc. Those things gonna be through, man. It's gonna be through. Back in Revelation 18, in verse 3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. These other nations have committed fornication with her. Who is that her? America. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. All right? These merchants have gotten rich through Babylon, man. Okay? These other nations have gotten rich through Babylon, man. All right? And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Okay? And hey, we got to come out of America spiritually and mentally. Let go of this place. What does Scripture say in the book of Micah 2 and 10? Depart. Depart, for this is not your rest. Not physically. Don't physically depart from America. Because nigga, where you gonna go? We already poor. No, it's not talking about physically, it's talking about mentally, spiritually. Depart from this place. Let go of this place, man. Okay? And that's the same thing it's saying here, man. Come out of her, my people. Depart from this place. All right? Let go of America spiritually. Let go of it. Let go of it spiritually and mentally. Let go of this place. This place is through. This place is about to be destroyed. Let go of this place spiritually and mentally. Do it now, so you don't need to be destroyed with this place. All right? Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Right, man. Her sins have reached the heavens, man. Hey, the Lord knows America's whole track record, how it's full of wickedness, man. Okay? And the Lord about to judge them for every last sin they have committed. The Lord about to judge them for it, man. Okay? Verse 6, reward, this is that spirit. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double upon her, double according to her works, in the cup which she have filled to her double. So hey, America's going to receive judgment, man, and it's going to be a harsh judgment, all right? Because you was just stacking up sin, and you was just stacking up sin and pushing wickedness. So you're going to receive a very, very, very harsh judgment, man. Okay? That's what's coming, man. America's going to receive a very harsh judgment, man. You Americans are going to receive a very harsh judgment, man. Fire from the Lord. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit as a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. So I'm not gonna see no sorrow. I'm gonna be good. That's pride. But guess what? The Lord has deceived you. The scriptures say the deceive and the deceiver are his. So the Lord has deceived you, Esau. You are deceived. You think that you're not going to see sorrow, but you are going to see sorrow. The Lord's going to bring sorrow upon you. That's what it tells you. It tells you that in the book of Ruth, the 4th chapter, that the Lord going to bring misery upon her. Okay? Talking about America. Okay? The Lord's going to judge this place, man. The Lord's going to judge these people, these Americans. Verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord who judgeth her, man. The Lord's gonna judge this wicked place because of her wickedness. And the kings of the earth, these other nations, who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, all right, they became rich through her, through America, and shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. So, bro, they're gonna cry. They're gonna yell and cry like, no, because they're gonna see it from afar off. They're like, no, America's got judged. No, sweet old America. They're gonna cry. These other nations are gonna cry. Why is that? Because they can't make no more money through America. All right? Because the Lord judged that wicked place, man. So they're gonna cry. All right? Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. In which, that's true, America's judgment is going to come in 1 hour. Okay? And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. The merchants of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all dyne wood and all manner vessels of ivory and all manner vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. So nobody's gonna be able to buy those things anymore. Nobody's gonna be able to buy those things anymore because America's gonna be destroyed. And the fruit that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. So they're going to be crying. They're going to be crying because they can't make no more money. All right? They can't make no more money. Babylon going to be destroyed. And saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, talking about America, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? Talking about America. And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. So Lord hears our prayers, like I was saying earlier. The Lord gonna pour those prayers out. The Lord hear our prayers. The Lord hear us sighing and crying for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. The Lord see us. The Lord know we see two men walking on the street. The Lord know we see that, and the Lord know we praying, and the Lord receiving the prayer. We ask the Lord to destroy this place, man. Okay? Brothers, every day we set up those curses, man, in the Hebrew. All right? Ask the Lord to bring judgment upon this place, to destroy this place, man. Because this place is wicked. In Babylon the Great, you don't even, according to the scriptures, when a man reaches the age of 12, he's a man. In Esau society, a man or a woman at the age of 8, they can decide what gender they want to be. That's wickedness. In LA, in LA, there was an article that came out like a couple months ago for parents. If your child wants to be this sex and you have something against it, or you have something to say about it, you can be put in prison. Why would you want to live in a wicked society like that, man? What is, like it said in Isaiah chapter 5, I believe, well, what is evil they put for good, what is good they put for evil. That's why this place needs to get judged. The Lord hear us sighing and crying, man. And the Lord receiving all these prayers, the Lord receiving all these words, and the Lord gonna judge this place in 1 hour, man. Thus saith the Bible, man. Thus saith the Lord. Okay? All these nations, all those that have arrows, they gonna shoot at her, man. Like it said in the book of Isaiah, not Isaiah, in the book of Jeremiah, man. All those that have arrows, spare no arrows, shoot at her, shoot at America. For this place is wicked, man. Okay? This place is wicked. And hey, man, us apostles and prophets, we gonna rejoice seeing this place seeing this place receive its judgment. Revelation 14, all right, on a sea of glass, mingled with fire. Hey, we gonna be those chariots looking down at the destruction of Babylon the Great. Only with thy eyes shall I behold and see the reward of the wicked, like the scriptures say, man. All right? We're going to rejoice in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. The Lord finally gave us rest from this woman, from America. Okay? Verse 20 again. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Hey, nukes are going to destroy this place, man. And the voice of harpers and musicians and of pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all indeed. So ain't gonna be no more music. It's gonna be gone. You know how you go to your downtown area, you got niggas playing saxophones, niggas playing on pianos, the drums. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more music either. It's gonna be through. And no craftsman, and whatsoever craft he be, shall be found any more indeed. And the sound of a stone shall be heard no more at all indeed, man. And the sound of a millstone shall be heard no more at all indeed. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all indeed. And the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all indeed. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. By the sorceries of Esau were all nations deceived. Okay? And in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints and of all that were slain upon the earth. Hey, man, Babylon the Great is about to receive its judgment. Ain't gonna be no more music. Ain't gonna be no more work. All right? Ain't gonna be no more fun. All right? Ain't gonna be able to walk freely in this kingdom anymore. All right? Ain't gonna be no more wickedness. Really? Ain't gonna be no more wickedness, really, man. The scripture say in the book of 2nd Ezra, hey, the earth is polluted, man. The earth is wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. Roughly paraphrasing in 2nd Ezra 15. Why is that? Because the wickedness ruling. So we need to be freed from wickedness. And the Lord is going to free us from wickedness. And the Lord is going to judge this place for its wickedness. All right? Hey, I wasn't supposed to go through the whole chapter, but the Lord made me go through. And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect. Hey, the future of Babylon the Great is destruction and judgment. Okay? This place is going to go out with fire for its wickedness. So with that, I'm going to end up by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Chakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the sincere brothers pushing the truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, build your lead. So you can say Shalom.